What's going on, guys? So this little review is going to be about the Gann's Stiletto series spinnerbait. These spinnerbaits are fantastic. Again, just like the other one with the Gann's Hummer jigs and Dragon jigs and the Gann's Stealth series buzzbaits. These are very, very high quality products, you guys. And if you're looking for something that is gonna run true right out of the package and it's gonna work for you every single time, you guys got to check out the Gann's tackle stuff. I've had great luck with it, and then I'm going to show you a detailed look at the Stiletto series spinnerbaits here. Alright guys, so the Gann Stiletto series spinnerbaits. These spinnerbaits, they all come with hand-tied skirts on them. If you notice, when I flip them over, you'll see that the skirts are hand-tied with a thread right on there. One thing that you'll notice about these spinnerbaits is that they have a hidden weight design, so they can weigh more but still have a smaller head profile than some of the other ones out there. Like these are ½ ounce, but the head is still fairly small considering that it's only a ½ ounce, but you can still see that it's not even a ½ inch wide. And that's attributed to the fact that they displace most of that weight back towards the hook a little bit. So that hook is a Gamakatsu hook. I don't know what size it is. You can see the 2 trailer keepers on there, so if you choose to run a trailer on here, I usually don't, but if you want a trailer on there, you have that trailer keeper on there. Another thing that you'll notice about these spinnerbaits is that they have this these long tassels here that come out the back. I say tassels, but it's just an extension of a few strands of the skirt. There's like 5 strands of the skirt that are left uncut, because the way that they do it is they'll tie it and then they cut it here, so they don't have the skirt that's inside that's hidden and going over the hook. They cut those off, and that's what you get. So you get you don't get a tangled ball of a mess when you're running these things through the water. But they leave a couple on here, and I think that they leave a couple on here so if you choose to run a trailer hook, it'll help hide that trailer hook a little bit, because it's just far enough to hide that trailer hook that I don't think you would even see it if you were from the bottom, like if a fish was running on the bottom. So I've caught some monsters on these spinnerbaits, you guys, and I've had these things come back in such a way that I didn't think that there was going to be any way that they would work again. However, as soon as I've pulled them out of the fish's mouth, it just seems like they pop right back into the same exact spot that they're supposed to be. They don't bend very easily at all. I've had one bend slightly on me. That was on this guy here. I caught like a 4.5 pound bass on this one, and he just smashed it. I was burning it through some weeds, and he crushed it. And this thing came back a little bit bent, but it was no big deal. I bent it right back, and I've still been using it. They have the Sampo ball bearing swivels on here, which most of the good spinnerbait companies out there will use a good high quality swivel like these Sampo ball bearing swivels. I don't know what size willow leaf this is, but I know it's a tad bit smaller than some of the other ones that are out there. If you jump up into their 3/4 ounce and their 1 ounce spinnerbaits, this blade here gets bigger. And so does this one. If you notice that this is a tandem spinnerbait, and it's got one Indiana blade, which is kind of like a Colorado / willow leaf blade, and then it's got one willow leaf here. And you'll notice here that they use, it's almost like a piece of coiled up wire, if I can get it to focus, and I don't think I can. Anyway, it's a piece of like coiled up wire right here, and that's how they use to separate this. Instead of some of the other companies, they use plastic. This is just a piece of coiled up metal here. So the overall durability of these spinnerbaits is second to none, you guys. You can see that they have the 3D eyes. The finishes are amazing. They don't get scratched up. Like I said, I use this. This was my primary spinnerbait all last spring and summer, and I caught so many toads on this thing. It was ridiculous, and it looks fantastic, you guys. I've got one little strand missing right here, but no big deal at all. So you guys need to check these things out. And another thing about their spinnerbaits, they have 4 different sizes. They have the 3/8, the 1/2 ounce, the 3/4 ounce, and the 1 ounce. In my area, it seems like the 3/4 ounce is the most popular because we have a lot of deep lakes around here. But I always buy the 1/2 ounce size, that way, because I fish a lot of ponds and stuff too, so I figure it's the best of both worlds. But you can also get the 3/8 ounce and that size. The 3/8 ounce and the 1/2 ounce size, I think they come with the same willow leaf blades. And then the 3/4 ounce and the 1 ounce have the same willow leaf blades that are a step up in size from the 1/2 ounce and the 3/8 ounce size. So, but one thing that you'll really appreciate about this brand, the Gann's Tackle brand, is that they have a ton of colors for their spinnerbaits. Just on their page alone, it looks like they've got 25 different colors to choose from. So that's 25 different skirt combination colors with blade colors, you know, with the gold as far as the gold blades or the silver blades, or a combination of the two like this one. This is that 50-50 color, and it's got the silver with the gold here, or you've got this white one here. I shouldn't call it white because it is white chrome, maybe? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that one's white chrome. But you can see this one's got a combination of 2 silver blades, and then you got these two, which have got a combination of 2 gold blades. And I've got a ton of these spinnerbaits, you guys. I mean, I've got all kinds of colors. I've got that color. I've got this color here, which is kind of like a shad pattern. But in the interest of saving time for the video, I'm just going to show you these 4 colors here. So this one, being my favorite color right here, is called bluegill, as you might have guessed. And bluegill's got the 2 gold blades on it. My blades are a little bit tarnished just because I haven't shined them up or anything. And I run them through a lot of muck and stuff, and I just haven't shined them up. But this one here is fairly new, and you can see that they come very, very shiny. No issues at all. Fantastic quality. So this one is bluegill. And like I said, the 2 gold blades. You got the Indiana here, the willow, and it's got a scale pattern on the back. So it's got like a green scale pattern on the back. See if we can focus on it. And then it fades into a couple clear strands there. And then you got on the bottom, you got some gold and you got some orange ones in here. It looks wonderful running through the water. So I'll show you a fish that I caught on this at the end of this video too. This one is bluegill. And this one here, I'm pretty sure it's called baby bass, but let's just make sure. Yeah, this one is baby bass. There it is right there. Yep. So baby bass is pretty similar to the bluegill color. Same with, it's got that green scale pattern on the back. It's got the 2 gold blades on it. But on the bottom here, it's just got a white, kind of like a pearl belly on it. So there's the, goodness, these things are cumbersome to hold to get a good shot for you guys, but there's baby bass. The next one here is 50-50, just like the buzzbait. 50-50 has just got the chartreuse back here with the pearl white belly on it, and 50-50 has a 2 different colors. It's got the silver Indiana blade, and it's got the gold willow leaf blade. So there's 50-50. And here's a fantastic clear watercolor. This one is called White Chrome. It's got 2 chrome blades on it, and it's got, you can look at the skirt here. The skirt is a white skirt, but it's got this, it's like a painted, chromed splatter on the skirt itself. So it looks painted, but I mean, it's very, very shiny. It's almost like a chrome, so it's almost like they painted it with like a chrome splatter paint or something. But an all white body on it. Great clear watercolor right there, guys. So there's a white chrome. All right, guys. So check these things out. Very, very durable wire on them. The wire on them, they don't bend. I mean, they bend, but they're like springy, so they go back to their spot. See? So it's a fantastic spinnerbait, you guys. High quality. They run about $8. They're a little more expensive than like your Strike King stuff, not the tour grade stuff, but I'm telling you guys, you're not going to find a better spinnerbait than the Gann's Tackle Stiletto Series spinnerbait. So check them out. They've got 4 different sizes: the 3/8, the 1/2 ounce, the 3/4 ounce, and the 1 ounce size. So they've got them all to suit your needs. So, and I find that these 2 blades here they're just a perfect combination. They make enough noise, but they run through the water. Very streamlined. So check them out. The Gann Stiletto Series spinnerbait. And thanks for watching. Again, here's that frog. Going to be giving that away tomorrow. See you later.